morning all of you. So I hope that till exercise 1.8 whatever was taught to you is clear. Okay children. So we have completed unit 1 with that. Okay. So in unit 1 you have learned how to read and write large numbers, isn't it? Then you have learned about the two system of numeration, Indian system and international system. Then face value and the place value. Then you have learned about the rounding of the numbers to nearest 10, 100 and 1000. And after that, the new thing you have learned was Roman numbers with so many symbols. How many symbols were there? 7 symbols were there, isn't it? So now whatever we have learned in unit 1, we are going to implement in unit 2. How? As children, you can see I have written the title of unit 2. It is written as number operation. Yes. So you have to operate the numbers. Operate the numbers means, are you a doctor that you are going to operate it? Yes, as doctors require tools to do the operation, dear students, in mathematics also we are having so many tools with us. What are these tools you know? Plus, minus, multiplication and division. Oh, you all know that, isn't it? Okay. So in this unit, in the second unit, since it is numbers operation, we are going to work on with the large numbers. And now you are well aware with the large numbers, how to read and how to write, how to place them accordingly under the place value chart. Okay. So all those things are going to help you for this exercise. Okay. So we are about to start this exercise. The revision exercise is there in the beginning of the lesson. When you will see there is a revision exercise, just wait for that. I'll tell you what you have to do with that. So I'll be starting exercise 2.1, which is given on page number 39. Okay, and since we are doing it as a classwork, so you have to mention classwork. And I have not yet made clear where are you going to do these questions. So today will be the copy work children. Okay, and whatever the book work will be there, I'll give it as a homework so that you don't have to rewrite and again. Okay, so there will be some classwork and some homework. So classwork and homework I'll keep on mentioning while the session will move on, where you have to write down. So first you need to understand, and for that I have chosen question number 2 from your exercise. Okay, and the first question I will do it for you. I am not going to do all the questions. Now I know that my students are well aware how to do the questions. So I will just explain question number A for you from question number 2, and rest of the questions I know that you will love to do it. Okay, so let us see how to start this work. So children, in your copy you will write down. I'm just explaining, you are not going to write now. So in your copy you will write down the date. Today's date is 21st of May. Okay, then it is session 12, as well as you have to mention unit 2 number operation exercise. Right now we are doing, it is 2.1, which is given on which page number I have told? 39. Yes, and this is the classwork. Okay, fine. So I have started with question number 2. Why not question number 1? Because question number 1 is very easy and I know that you can complete it in the book itself. Okay. So this is question number 2 at the following. I have taken the first question, as we can read it now very easily. 24,467, 36,857, 27,856. Now how to add it? And what are the terms we are going to use it when we are doing addition? Okay, do you know that each one of this is known as added, and what will be the result? The result will be known as sum. Let us do it. Okay, I was just describing about the place value chart. Still, we require that over here also. We write here ones place, tens place, then told you that we write this place value chart in order to make our work easy, and we will not do any mistake if we are writing that. Okay, so only one question you have to do it accordingly as I am showing, and then you can carry on forward without writing the place value chart also. So I am going to take the first number given to me, that is 24,467. Okay. Then the next number given to me is 36,857. Okay. And the last number given to me is 27,856. Okay. Now, why I have written this is very much clear now, because while I was writing this, I did not make any confusion that whether I am writing at tens place or ones place or 100 place. No. Okay. Why? How come this confidence came? This confidence came since I was having all these chair over there. So it was very easy to place these digits as per the required places. Okay. As I was telling you about the term addend. So each one of it is known as addend. Okay. So this. What are these known as? These are known as addend. These are known as addend. Now you know what is the term associated with this. Each one are known as addend. Okay. Then let us see how we are adding it up. Children, as I have already arranged these things, it is very easy now. So while you will arrange, that time also you have to see, arrange them vertically in a proper column. If you arrange them vertically in a proper column, there will be no chance of doing mistake. Okay. So two things you have to keep in mind. You have to write the numbers with a proper space in between, then arrange it accordingly, and from the extreme right we will start adding up. Extreme right. So this is the right place. So why I am starting with ones place? Why not with a 10,000 place? It will be clear as I will start doing it. Let us start doing the addition. I have not yet placed the symbol. So how will I know that I have to do addition? Although it is written add over there. So shall I erase this? Okay. Now you are clear with what are these terms known as? These are known as addend. Okay. Now the tool I was talking about. The tool we are going to use is plus. Okay. This is the tool, and looking at this tool, it is very clear that we are going to add it. So do not forget to put the sign. If you forget to put the sign, you know what will happen. Marks will be cut, isn't it? Okay. Let us start from the ones place. Always whenever you will be adding, you have to start from ones place. 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 6, 20. So should I write 20 or 0 over there? Yes, you have learned in class 4. So you people are smart now. We know that I will write 0. What about the next number 2? That will be carried to this tens place, children. Okay. So now while performing this addition, you have to take very much care. If you are having such digit which the result is 2 digit, you are going to write only the ones digit at this place, and the number, the next one, as in this case 20 was there, I wrote 0 and then 2 was carried forward. Okay. Let us see at tens place what are they. 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 6, 16, 16 plus 2, this carried over is still there, no? 16 plus 2, 18. What I will do? I will write here 8 and then carried over here. So each step, that is why we always start from right and then we move toward the left. So 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 4, 20, 20 plus 1, 21. Okay, 21. Again what? 2 will be carried to this. right? Add up again. 4 plus 6. Now when I am adding, did you observe something? Here I said 8 plus 8, here I said 5 plus 5, here I said 7 plus 7. I am doing it because technically it is fit in my mind. Okay, these two numbers are very closer. If we add this number, we will get such result. Don't worry. The more you will practice, that is why I have asked you to make a practice copy, because the more you will practice, it will be very easy, very convenient for you all to add up the numbers. Okay. So, as you can see here, what I am doing, 4 plus 6, 10. Easy, no? 10 plus 7, 17. But I have to keep in mind this 2 also. So, my result is 19, and out of 19, I am going to write 9 over here, and then I will take 1 over here, right? Then we have these two 10,000 place, okay? So 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. So what is my answer? My answer is 89,180. Okay? So this is my answer. Let us see the next question. Okay? Let us see about the next question. I have done question number 1. You have seen how we have operated that. We have arranged the place value chart, then each digit was placed with the proper space in between, then we added it, then we also perform the steps where I have shown how to carry the numbers in the forward, from extreme right toward left we were doing. Okay. So question number 1 is, question number 2A is very much clear to all. Okay, then I am going to give this as a homework. Okay, so that question number A you have to write in your classwork copy. Classwork and homework copy is same. Okay, so that work you have to do where? In your copy. And these are the homework, children. Once again, I have written down all the homework for the student, those who are still waiting for the books. Okay, so these are the questions for you all, which you have to do it as a homework. And where are you going to do these homework? These homework you will be doing in your which copy? Mathematics copy, isn't it? Okay, so as you can see, I hope each and every digits are clear to everyone. So you need to arrange them according to the place value chart with the proper space in between, and then how you are going to arrange it? You have to arrange vertically, okay, and then you will get your answer. Ready? So this is all about your homework from question number 2. I am going to explain you question number 3. Okay. This is question number 3. As you can see, the question is find the number, and what you have to find, this is the number given. Okay, this is the large number given to you. So what we will do, we will first write down this number using our Indian place value system. Okay, do not worry, I am not going to ask you to write down the place value chart. I am just going to ask that utilize the commas, and that will make it very easy and simple to identify the numbers. So first of all, we write down the numbers like this: 9, 4, 8, 6, 9, 2. See, then what you have to do? I told you to place the commas. Fine. So this is the number given. Now what you have to do? You have to add 700 more than. But there is nowhere written add. But in our mind, it is very clear that we are doing addition chapter. Okay. So can you see this word more? More means addition. Okay. So this gives us hint that what we have to do? We have to add. And how much we are going to add? We are going to add 700. My answer is still incomplete because I have to put this tool, and the tool of plus. Since we are doing addition, the tool we are using is plus. Now, what are these two numbers now? Do you know? Yes, I have already told. These are known as addend. And what will be the result of this? The result which we will get after addition will be known as sum. Okay. So 2 plus 0, it will be 2. 9 plus 0, it will be 9. 6 plus 7, what it will be? 13, right? So out of that 13, I am going to write 3 over here, and what about the 1? I will carry it to the forward number. So it is 8 plus 1, 9, then 4, then 9. So with this, we complete this answer. Okay, one more I will show it to you, and then I will be giving homework from this too. Is we have to add 6,300, from, it is written, it is 6,300 more than this. Sorry, I have to write more than. Okay, so 6,300 more than this, what it will be? It will be 6, 4, 3, 2, 9, 6. This is the number given to you. Place the comma like this, and then what you have to do? Add this number. This is 6,300. We write it. We place the symbol of plus, and then we add it. So it will be 6, then 9, then 5, then 9, then 4, then 6. Since we are doing this addition for question number 3, everywhere you will get more than. Okay, and more than means what? Addition. So you have this answer. Let me read out the answer for you. This is 6,49,596. After doing this addition, once again you should cross check yourself. Okay, let us see one more question, and before that some sub questions are still left, which I will be giving it as a homework. So I am going to write down those questions. Okay. So question number A and B is clear of question number 3. Okay. So these are some of the questions which you will be doing as a homework, and where you have to do in your classwork copy. So you have to do it as I have shown how to do in question number A and B. Okay. So I think all these digits are visible, clear to everyone. If it is clear, then note down it properly, and for that what I have told you all, whenever you see the video, wherever you think it is required to do more and more concentration, pause your video, zoom it, and you can see it, and then you can go for the replay. Okay, let us take one problem solving. Okay, children, we are doing this fundamental operations. Okay, so I have already explained question number 1. You have to do it in your book. Okay, since it is very easy and the questions are given in your book, as you can see, the question is already given in your book, the space is there, so you can write down the answer in the book itself. Okay, then question number 2 and 3 I have explained. Okay, and I have told you to write in your copy. Then question number 4, need not write that, just skip it, put a cross over there. Then question number 5 is the word problem. Okay, I'll just read out the question for you, and there are 3 word problem. Out of that 3 word problem, we are going to do only 2. Okay, so the question is, a fruit merchant, you know who is a fruit merchant? Okay, the fruit seller. Yes, so he sold 2,37,980, then 4,333, then 89,367 oranges on 3 successive days. So one day he sold some of the oranges, then the second day, then the third day, and at last what we have to find out? We have to find out how many oranges did he sell in all these 3 days. So how will you write the statement for this, children? Okay, I'll show you how to write down the statement. I know that you are having the book, so while I will explain this statement, please have a look toward the question also. Okay. So the first statement will be number of number of, I'm just writing the short form for number of oranges sold on first day. On first day. So what was the number given over there? I'll just write down the digit 2, 3, 7, 9, 8, 0. And the moment I place the comma, it is very easy to read it out. It is 2,37,980. Fine. This was the number of oranges sold on the first day. Okay. Number of oranges sold on second day. And the digit is given as 4, 00 and 333. When we read out, we will read it as 4,333. Then number of oranges sold on third day. Third day. What is the number given there? So it reduced to 89,367. So a fruit merchant was there, fruit seller was there, he was selling oranges, and first day, second day, third day, as you can see the numbers are given over there. Then what we have to find out? We have to find out that how many oranges he sold in total. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, whenever you are using your while writing this, whenever you have to draw the line, see, I'm using a ruler and I'm using my pen to draw the line over like this. So you also have to draw the line for your answer. Okay. So we are ready for the final statement, and for that I'm doing the preparation. Yes. Over. Okay. What we have to do? We have to find out the total sum. So for that I need the symbol of plus. So whenever you are solving the statement problem or whatever it is, whichever question you are opting for, do not forget to put the symbol. Okay. Done. The final statement. And how to get the final statement? You can get it from your question itself. The question says, how many oranges did he sell in all the 3 days? Okay. So our answer will be therefore. This is the symbol for therefore. We are not going to write the spelling of therefore. This is the symbol for therefore. Therefore, total number of oranges sold. Total number of oranges sold. Then add it. You want me to add? No. I'll leave this. I have shown you how to write the statement, and I am knowing that you can add this one. Okay. So one more is there. B is left. That I will do. C we are not going to attempt it. Just put a cross on question number C. Okay. Fine. Hope that question is clear. Okay. I'll read out the second question for you. An automobile company. What is an automobile company? The company which manufactures motorcycle and other vehicles. Okay. So the question is, an automobile company sold 2,76,950 motorcycle in 2010. Then in 2011 they manufactured 2,96,279, and then in 2012 they sold 3,99,701. So how many motorcycles did it sell in all these 3 years, and in which year the sale was minimum? So here you have to do the addition as well as you have to give an answer that in which year they sold minimum number of motorcycle. Okay. So let us see how to write down the statement for this. Okay. So this is question number B. We are going to solve it. Then the first statement for this is number of motorcycle sold in 2010. Okay, so what is the number given? 2,76,950. Then you have number of motorcycles sold in 2011. The number given is 2,96,279. Okay, then number of motorcycles sold in 2012. Okay, so the number is 3,99,701. Okay, now once again you know how to get ready for your final answer. We draw a line using the ruler. Okay, we draw it, then yes, get ready for that. So please children, need not draw it with your free hand. Use your scale and pencil if you want, or the pen itself. Okay, so these are the numbers, figures given for the number of motorcycles sold, and you can see that I have written plus sign also. So what is the final statement, children? The final statement according to the question is, how many motorcycles did it sell in all these 3 years? So the final statement will be total number of, we will write down the symbol of therefore total number of motorcycles sold. Motorcycles sold. Okay, yes, I will leave that space for you all. I know you can add it and write down, but our answer is complete? No, because we have to give the number in the year when it was minimum. So can you figure it out over here in which year it was minimum? 2,76,950 is the number given in 2010. So this in 2010 the sale was minimum. The sale was minimum. Okay, I hope you can add and write down the answer for this. So with this we complete exercise 2.1. So I hope all the statement as well as the questions are clear to you all. Okay, homework is also clear to you all. And where are you going to do all this except question number 1? The other questions, question number 2, question number 3 and question number 5, you have to do it in your classwork copy. Okay, and question number 1 you have to do it in your book. 4th question we have skipped. We are not supposed to do that question. Okay, so this is all for today's class. Hope that you will complete it. Okay, God bless you all. Thank you.